right as the sun came out. I was blessed by the sun gods. Cast right up into the front of this hole and was doing a slow retrieve right off the bottom. Let's let him go. And he took it actually pretty subtle. He didn't hit it that hard, but good fish. I just had a big flash 3 feet in front of me.
Rockfish, $20 rockfish. Thought I had one right there at the back. Chucking these great big streamers takes a different technique, and if you learn first, loading up that rod, flicking it out there, it'll shoot a whole bunch of line. It's effortless. 2, on that strip, Colin's bringing that streamer straight down with the current, so it looks like a darting fish moving along. He's kind of jigging it. And then, you know, the big thing is as those fish follow up on that streamer, make sure you don't preset the hook. You just strip. As soon as the fish grabs a hold of it and that load is there, strip and set, and then the fight's on.
So we fished this hole a couple of times, and I just did the good old dead drift and rolled it right into him, and he thought he'd have a taste. Good looking leopard spot. He's a pretty fish. Another nice German brown. That's a fin pusher original Provo hooker in olive. Imitates a sculpin pattern or a juvenile fish. Thanks, bud. This is a fin pusher original fly. I tie these personally, and you can order these at finpusher.com either by emailing me or just clicking the buy it now option. They come in olive, brown, white, and yellow, articulated and non-articulated. This is what I call my baby brown trout, or a cutthroat minnow. And you can see you've got the yellow and white. This actual bug rides inverted in the water column like this. So the white is the belly of the fish, and then these yellow flecks that come out look like the fins on the fish, and then you've got a dark green olive back. This is probably a 3 or 4 ounce bug, so it dives really, really fast. You don't have to wait for it to get to the bottom. The key is just keep it out of right above the rocks and the sticks. We lost close to 7,000 miles of river in this state due to HB, was it 141, that passed through the legislature and cleared the House. So now all water that passes over private land can be posted and is off limits. We used to have the ability to, was called wet boot. As long as you were in the water, you were okay. So you could walk up the stream, and, you know, as long as you're a good steward for the sport and for the river and took care of things and packed out what you packed in and were courteous of property owners' property, you were able to access it, whether it was to hunt ducks or catch fish or bird watch or whatever it is that you're into. Now, I've got fond memories of this water up above here, and I'd really like to fish it, but I can't do it anymore. And I think what most anglers don't realize is how important their voice is. Oh, that was a hit for sure. How important their voice is, and how USAC, the Utah Stream Access Coalition, really needs all the help they can get. Donations, people calling their congressmen and women and letting their voice be heard. Telling the government what they feel is important and that they're not happy that they've had their rights taken away. If they put a fence across the river and you're floating down the river, you don't have the right to do that without being in violation of the law. You're trespassing at that point.
Fish on, baby.
Yeah! Nice work!